Good afternoon, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. I am Dhamma Bum, and I'll be your guide for today's guided meditation. This month is May, and our theme is Right Speech. And it is May 8th today, and our topic is Karma Yoga, which means the way of action. Thank you, Mrs. Dhamma, for the flower arrangement, Dhamma G for the sound check, and everybody who has come, everybody who listens after we've done the broadcast. On Fridays, we look at making amends, repairing relationships, restoring our practice where it might have fallen off. We'd encourage people to look at the description boxes for today and previous episodes. In about 24 hours, there will be a closed caption version with a transcript. And we do guided meditation in the hopes that participants will develop enough interest, pick up enough pointers on how to meditate that you'll want to do this in your own home, in your own garden, on your own bat. And that's because daily practice has very good results. So you can listen to bird song or chanting or temple bells or nothing. Silence is good. Or other guided meditations similar to this one. There got to be billions of them around. As usual, our meditation practice starts with samatha or serenity. And then when we're calmed down, we move into panya. Some people say vipassana. But it always goes in that direction. First, we get serene. Then we wise up. Wisdom never arises from a mind in turmoil. If this is useful, please subscribe, like, comment, consider giving us a super thanks. And by the way, Daily Dhamma, A Letter to Our Children, the book, is now available on Kindle Unlimited. So if you belong to that, that's an opportunity as well. So with that, on my mark. Please find yourself in a quiet spot, spine straight, shoulders back. Lower your chin towards your chest. Let your hands rest in your lap or on your thighs or your knees. Close your eyes and your mouth gently and imagine a ball of light an inch or two, 3 to 5 centimeters beneath your nostrils. Breathe in through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Breathe in through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Just smooth, natural breaths. Don't worry about how deep or how slow you are breathing, just natural for you. When outside thoughts intrude, gently brush them aside, thinking, no, that's not my business. I'm focused on my breath as I breathe in through my nose. Watch it go down past my heart to my stomach and back out the same way. On Fridays, we start with the Dhammapada, verses 3 through 5. He abused me, attacked me, defeated me, robbed me. For someone hostile like this, hatred does not end. He abused me, attacked me, defeated me, robbed me. For someone not hostile like this, hatred ends. For hatred never ends through hatred. By non-hate alone does it end. This is an ancient truth. So we are taught that our thoughts lead to our moods, our delusions, our obsessions, and we meditate to calm our mind and tame our heart. We look at our thoughts, examine them, look at them with cool eyes, see them for what they are, and we let them go. If we let go a little, we get a little serenity. If we let go a lot, we get a lot of serenity. And if we let go completely, that is, if we accept life on life's terms, we find complete serenity. And when we do so, what we discover is that we are as happy as we want to be. Our attitude is entirely up to us, and we are not the boss. We need to say a few words about the human condition. Our existence consists of 5 khandhas or clinging aggregates, and they are our body, our feelings, memories and perceptions, thoughts, and consciousness. And they are impermanent, anicca, unsatisfactory, dukkha, and not the self, anatta. We are taught that they are like a ball of molten lead, too hot to touch. We cannot touch them on the top or on the sides. We cannot touch the bottom. There's no place we can safely touch the khandhas without burning ourselves badly. So we look at them, we see them for what they are, and we let them go. Our monkey mind and our thoughts like to attach themselves to impermanent things. We try to avoid that. Now, as meditators, we have 3 duties. Our first duty is mindfulness. And in this group, our object for concentration is the ball of light. And we listen to the Dhamma talk, not to become attached to it, but to let the words wash over us and sink in. Our second duty is collectedness, or some people say concentration. When outside issues intrude, when, not if, because we will have outside thoughts, we gently brush them aside, thinking, no, that's not my business. I'm focused on my breath as I breathe in through my nose, watch it go down past my heart to my stomach, and back out the same way. And our third duty is contentment, We have a duty to be content, peaceful, at one, copacetic, calm now, not next week or on Thursday, but right now. The way we are now is the way we are. If we are content, we are content people. If we are restless, irritable, and discontent now, that's the kind of people we are. So, in a word, I guess you could say mindfulness, collectedness, contentment. In a word, we are aware. And if you can be aware for a few seconds during today's meditation, after the meditation, as we go through this weekend and look back on the previous week, you can be aware for a few minutes at a time. And you just stitch together these little packets of awareness. And before you know it, you look up and hours have gone by and you have not had an angry, resentful, fearful thought for a couple of hours. Now, as we consider our past week, we've got 4 questions that can help us. And when I'm looking back, I've probably got some interactions that did not go as well as they could have, let's say. And when I'm thinking about it, one question is, am I minimizing my part and exaggerating theirs? Like I'm innocent and the fault is all on their behalf. Maybe I've got a sense of entitlement. I thought you should give me sprinkles, but you didn't have sprinkles for me, I guess. You just don't care about my special needs. Is it like that? Second, was I setting myself up as a victim? Did I make unreasonable demands on people? And then when naturally they could not meet them, I threw a little temper tantrum, maybe. Third, was I expecting people to be something they are not? This is especially true with family. We know who our family is. What did I think Uncle Jack was going to do? Right? What Uncle Jack always does, right? And the last one is, was I expecting perfection? In this world, knowing what we know, do we go into the world expecting everything to be just tickety boo? Where'd we get that idea? And what we see from these 4 questions is that expectations are resentments under construction. We have formed a mental image of how things should be. And then when they are not that way, we feel justified in being quite cross with the world. Now, as we move into the second part, some people call it vipassana. We like to call it panya, wisdom. Over the past 2 weeks, we looked at the temporary signs of existence. That is, impermanence, unsatisfactoriness, and not self. And on the fourth episode, we talked about how we can deal with them. Today, we're going to talk about karma yoga, which means way of action. Yoga in Sanskrit means way or path or discipline. We usually think of it as some kind of physical exercise. It's much bigger than that. Karma, or in Pali we say kama, means action or deed. And the law of karma is a cornerstone of Hindu and Buddhist teaching. It says that our actions have consequences. Sometimes those consequences are pretty good, sometimes they're not. But whatever it is, when we do something, something happens as a result. This is similar to the Christian we reap what we sow, or what goes around comes around for the hippies, cause and effect for the science guys. Basically, volitional actions cause comic, with an A, debt. That is, when we do something intentionally, we're responsible for what the outcome is. So, in the month of May, especially, let's practice restraint of tongue and pen. In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, which is titled Karma Yoga, Arjuna asks Krishna, what is the force that binds us to selfish deeds? What power moves us even against our will? And Krishna says, it is selfish desire and anger arising from appetites and evils. Knowledge is hidden by selfish desire, by an unquenchable fire for self satisfaction. Selfish desire is found in the senses, mind, and intellect, misleading and burying our understanding in delusion. And he told Arjuna, control your senses, conquer your enemy, the destroyer of knowledge and realization. Now, you probably have to read that again, listen to that again. There will be a transcript. So, what he's telling us is that sights, sounds, smells, taste, tactile sensations, all of our senses give rise to our sensual desire. If we like something, we want more of it. If we dislike it, we have aversions. Keep me away from those starbelly sneetches. And our monkey mind and thoughts lead to obsessions. Nobody knows why. And what do we know about obsessions? An obsession can never be satisfied by any earthly person, place, or thing. Not ever. No matter what it is, it's never enough. And it doesn't make any difference. It could be alcohol, or it could be drugs, or it could be power, or sex, or racism, or starbelly sneetches, or pistachio ice cream. It just doesn't matter. Once we have an obsession, we can never fill it. And when our obsessions are not satisfied, we become fearful. Oh, I'm not going to get it. And then we explode in anger. As sure as the sun rises in the east, obsessions, which is just a fancy word for expectations, or a different word for expectations, once we have those in our mind, it makes us crazy. Back to the Gita. Selfish action imprisons the world, Krishna says. Act selflessly without any thought of personal profit. And having found the source of joy and fulfillment, no longer seek happiness from the external world. So he knew it doesn't matter what we're after. I want praise. I want more money. I want some power. I want a new car. I want whatever it is. And once I get it, I'm happy for a minute. And then either I'm off to the next thing that I want, or I start worrying about how to protect what my new toy is so I don't lose it. So the answer, we are told, is to act without ego involvement and without getting entangled in whether or not we get our own way. We accept life and we do selfless service with no thought of outcomes. Outcomes belong to God, however you define God. We use good, orderly direction in Buddhism. You might like grace over drama, or Gus, great universal spirit. That's nice and avuncular. Hey, Uncle Gus, give me a hand. If you're one of our Jewish or Christian friends, you may have an anthropomorphic God. Doesn't matter. However you see God, God does the steering. God sees to the outcomes. Those are beyond our pay grade. We put in the work. God decides the outcome. It does not matter how seductive we may find our body, our feelings, our memories and perceptions, our thoughts, and our consciousness, or any of the material things of the phenomenal world. The only thing that lasts is the divine spark. We need to keep that in mind. We do not have to know the nature of ultimate reality, nor do we need to describe to anyone else's satisfaction the face of God. It is sufficient for us to be grateful for good, orderly direction. So this weekend, as we look back on our previous week, contemplate our side of the street, if we find ourselves restless, irritable, or discontent, let's take a breath, slip into the next room, close the door, sit down, put the earphones in, cue up this recording. Imagine a ball of white light an inch or two below our nostrils, and breathe in through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Namaste. Okay. So thank you very much for coming. Dhamma G, thank you. That's the only message I see. For other folks, I don't have a scoreboard someplace where I see who comes in. But if you send me a note, I'll give you a mention. Our next session will be Monday. Thank you, G. Our next session will be Monday, May 11th, and that's at 8:45 a.m. Japan time. If you're already here, you know how to get here. If you're listening to this afterwards, which the vast majority of people do, because they're not unemployed geezers like me, uh, if you go to today's Daily Dhamma, May 8th, you'll find a description, a little three-parter for how to enter the live stream. We'd love to have you if you've got time. And if today was useful, please give us a shot. And again, remember that Daily Dhamma, A Letter to Our Children, the Kindle version, is now available on Kindle Unlimited. So if you're a member of that, you can download it, and Bob's your uncle. So thank you very much for coming, and we'll see you again. Have a wonderful weekend. Namaste.